So Stockton, California have got so crazy that they actually talking about passing a law to where they can ban ski masks. And it do make sense because they probably have 1,000,001 murders that go unsolved, all because a person was skeezied up. But people have been killing people with ski masks on for years. You should have been did something about it. And then on top of that, what about the people who are not criminals and they're just cold? But who am I? I'm just a kid. I don't have any hats like Kai Benji or EBK J-Ball. So let's go right into the content.
News tonight from Stockton, where the city council is considering a ban on ski masks after a string of crimes where suspects were wearing them. However, some advocates in the city are calling this a Band-Aid solution.
Your reporter covering San Joaquin County, Esteban Reynoso, is in Stockton with more.
And when you have an 8th grader who is robbed at gunpoint with people wearing ski masks in a city where there's no snow, I mean, you have to start to address some of those issues.
Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee looking into the idea of introducing a ski mask ban ordinance in the city of Stockton, hoping to curb crime.
But this started months ago when I saw a homicide or a violent crime in my district where other people were shot and people wore ski masks.
And it's also happened recently. On Friday here on Wagner Heights and Brandstetter Place, just down the street from Delta Sierra Middle School, police say 2 teenagers, 13 and 16, and a 31-year-old were robbed at gunpoint by men in ski masks. It happened after a graduation ceremony.
It's a great memory, and unfortunately, this family doesn't have a great memory.
This happened in Councilmember Michelle Padilla's district. She supports the idea of a ski mask ban and says stopping crime starts at home.
They need to ask those questions. Why are you purchasing masks? Who are you hanging out with? What are you doing out after dark?
Police say ski masks were also involved in a homicide from March. These police sketches show 2 people wearing ski masks that only reveal their eyes, wanted in connection to that homicide.
Where there may have been pockets of crime, now it's something that's plaguing our entire city. But now we have to address the gang violence and the crime that's happening.
Part of the Stockton City Council hope that if people are walking on the streets of the city wearing a ski mask similar to this one, that they can be stopped and questioned by police. However, some advocates here in Stockton say that this doesn't address the root issues that are causing crime.
Violence is rooted in challenging educational conditions and poverty, and Stockton suffers from both of those. So until we can address those 2 issues, they'll have to do things like bans on face masks.
So Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee says the proposed ordinance could be introduced before summer. He would not infringe on religious practices, he said, which would make it